Yo, what is up, guys, man? We are finally back. We're gonna be uploading 2 videos today, so this is the first of the 2. Jiren, it's time to bring Jiren into the game, into the fight, man. Ultra Vegito, he's just been on a massacre, as you guys can see right there. Let's see how Jiren, like what his thoughts are, like to see what Son Goku has become, to see how Vegito, like what their interactions are. You know, it's been 10 years, right? 10 years for Jiren and Toppo to become a lot stronger than they used to be. I'm curious to see how Jiren's, like, his power level, like, it's kind of like actually insane to actually think about, right? So, you know, shout out to the homie Arj, of course. And if you guys were not here in the last episode, if you guys did not see that, pretty much what happened was Ultra Vegito in the last reaction, he basically got these android cyborg upgrades. And he pretty much destroyed Kitella, and to be honest, I forgot his angel attendant's his name, but he destroyed both of them with the android absorption device that can now absorb God Ki, and he has this now he has this cyborg like cell arm that can extend at will, and this way he's able to absorb the angels, like, pretty much powers and stuff. So a lot of craziness. Ultra Vegito's just been on a rampage. Thank you guys so much, and let's get on to the reaction.
So our story continues at the scene of Lord Belmont's palace, the god of destruction of Universe 11. Surrounded by his harem of female servants, he seems calmer than expected, being fed grapes as his angel Margarita watches on closely from behind. As eventually Belmont addresses Margarita with a big grin and says, "Haha, these last few days have been my most relaxing weeks since that demon Vegito turned up. Amazing work, Margarita."
How has your days been relaxed since
training 20 years
since he
in the
came out?
span of only 10 days. Who knew you angels even had access to such
Jiren's been training this whole time. Okay.
Now, he's not only the mortal stronger than a god of destruction, but the mortal stronger than the angels too.
Oh damn, what?
And with a pleased look, accepting the compliments from her lord, Margarita
Oh damn.
adds,
Oh wow. Okay, so he's been
"Yes,
training.
my lord.
I guess after hearing what Ultra Vegito has become, he has started training. So I guess Belmont is just like comfortable that, like, oh, you know, a mortal is stronger than me. Well, you know, I don't really care, I guess. Like, I don't know.
It was perfect for getting our Jiren to match this Vegito.
Okay.
It's a shame Toppo, even with his destruction abilities, could only last 2 days. But Jiren lasted the
only 2
entire
days.
10. A feat, I must say, no angel nor god of destruction in the history of the cosmos has ever matched.
Oh wow, yeah, Jiren is that guy, man. Jiren is definitely a goat here, man.
Across the angel's face as she looks into the sky and continues, but it wasn't easy, that's for sure. Convincing one as steadfast in his beliefs and desires as Jiren was near impossible if it wasn't for offering Jiren what he really wanted in return. In a funny way,
his Master Genshin, I guess?
Son Goku for this. And with that said, the scene then shifts to a flashback, one from a few weeks ago, where we see Jiren meditating out in the mountains. The same thing he had been doing pretty much ever since.
I mean, Toppo couldn't even last, man. Damn.
Slowly
only 2
increasing
days.
his power to an ungodly amount
so
over the span.
If they said 10 days was 20 years, right? Isn't that what they said?
Suddenly, without warning, Jiren's eyes open, and noticeably, there is something very different about him. His eyes now showing it all. Within those 10 years of mental training, constantly reimagining his battle with MUI Goku, Jiren too has now self-perfected his own Ultra Instinct.
Okay.
And seemingly
Yeah.
to a level where it's not outwardly visible through aura, much like the angels themselves.
Okay, so
But he
Jiren
doesn't just open
has
his
Ultra
eyes for
Instinct,
nothing,
okay?
as he soon calls out with his back turned, "You there." Come out and show yourself. I will not be watched as I train. Oh dear, 1 minute. And just as Jiren says this, a panicking figure reveals themselves from behind the rock formation.
Yeah, Jiren doesn't give a damn.
And a curious blue
He has Ultra Instinct now as well.
As Jiren
That's
just
cool.
waits and grumbles. Hurry up already. And eventually, it's
It definitely, I feel like it definitely makes sense. I mean, this has been 10 years, by the way, since, you know, Vegito's been captive. I mean, I think in 10 years, Jiren, and especially after he's been in this little hyperbolic time chamber thing, should definitely obtain MUI, definitely.
Could hide from your instincts. And talking of instinct, it seems these years of meditation have produced some.
I mean, especially with the meditation, and he's experienced Ultra Instinct firsthand, so it makes sense if he will be able to get it right.
A day of my training. You always were the genius of Universe 11. But Jiren, who is unfazed by any of these words,
Just crazy how like Jiren got this strong, basically without like anybody. That's just crazy.
Saying, enough with the fake compliments, Angel. Since you've come without Belmod, I can only assume this is important. And for that, I will rise.
Okay.
As Margarita watches on from behind and responds gratefully, oh good, I did need you to listen to what I'm about to say carefully anyway. Before Jiren, with a bothered look, then pushes the angel. So, out with it already. What business do you have with me? Has another tournament been announced? Speak now!
I
To which
wish.
Margarita at first remained silent, trying to think of the best way to approach the information she's about to reveal until... Very well, Jiren. You always were an impatient one. I'll cut to the chase then. Jiren-san, do you remember the warriors named Goku and Vegeta from the last Tournament of Power? The two Saiyans who you fought with tooth and nail, heralded from Lord Beerus's Universe 7. I believe
I
you
mean,
fought
Jiren was pretty much just folding. Jiren was just folding them in the Tournament of Power. I really don't believe any of that Dragon Ball superhero garbage of, oh, Jiren's ki was super controlled and like, yeah, nah, yeah, nah.
The Saiyans, and immediately,
You know, if you want to say that, for like the manga, sure, but like the anime, no. That was just that. No,
and he
I'm
responds,
sorry, nah.
Yes, Son Goku. Of course I remember him. The man that valued his friends and family above all. And Vegeta, a true warrior to the end. I've longed to meet those two in battle again one day. Now what of them? Margarita,
Yes, Vegeta-san,
then with
a
serious
true
look
warrior
replies,
to the end, man.
Yes, indeed they do.
Even though he
value
told him to
their
go to
friends and
sleep, but I
family
mean,
an impossible amount. And ironically, this may have something to do with that.
Okay.
But it would take far too long to explain, and time is not something we have the luxury of right now.
Yeah, she's scared.
Leading to the angel, then extending her hand to Jiren and saying, instead, come here to me, Jiren-san. Lend me your mind, and I will show you in an instant exactly what has become of those two over the last 10 years. I'll make sure to not miss a single detail.
Okay.
Fine. For once I actually agree with you, Angel. As Jiren then confidently, and with complete trust in his universe's angel, walks over to Margarita, before bending to one knee just before her.
Okay.
As the deity lets out, perfect, Jiren-san. Now hold still. This will only take a moment. And just like that, Margarita then places her hand on Jiren's forehead, ready to show him a nightmare like never before seen. Oh, what? What is this? This cannot
Whoa.
be. Who is this man? This monster! A Saiyan? No. Son Goku! How could you? As instantly Jiren's face morphs into one of complete shock and disbelief, as for the first time he witnesses all the things Ultra Vegito had done up to this point, including his reasons why. Or at least, that's what we think he's seeing. Margarita, meanwhile, as she watches his reaction, can't help but think inside, yes, Jiren-san, watch it. Watch it all. Watch how low those Saiyans have fallen.
I mean, I guess we really don't know what she's showing Jiren. I'm assuming she's not showing the full picture, but I guess we'll just have to see, right?
But soon enough, we too get to actually see what
Oh,
story
okay, we're about to see it right now. Okay.
And clearly, quite a few parts are missing.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
For one, Jiren is shown how Goku and Vegeta fused initially to become Gogeta, rather than their fusion to Vegito.
Okay.
And their outfits are wrong too.
Yeah.
Followed immediately by not their subsequent imprisonment and destruction of his friends and family, but instead the brutal murder of Sidra, Romshi, Lika, and Heliz. The death of gods. By what seems a mortal who has lost their mind
okay, so
and turned to the other
so she's
side.
showing that they went into Gogeta
Take on the story
and then destroyed
shown to
them,
Jiren
I
to
guess.
sway his opinions. Enough. But soon, even for the mentally hardened
Oh, okay,
Jiren,
so she pretty much just lied, okay.
This figure, who contains both
She basically just
Goku
showed
and Vegeta,
Jiren that,
becomes
like,
too
they
much
just went
even
rogue.
for him
Like,
to
like they
process.
just said,
Stepping back
boop,
in a
like,
mixture
boop,
of
and then they just went
disbelief and fear,
rogue.
as if
And then
all
just
his life,
just started
he'd
just
never
fused
even
with
seen
the
a
Metamora
Goku
infusion and just went AWOL or something. Just said, I had enough of these
and
gods and just
disappeared
went crazy or
right
something.
before him,
That definitely did not
all at
happen,
the
but okay.
hands of a mortal. Son Goku. And with a look of defeat, Jiren then immediately bows his head, staring at the ground as he tries to make sense of what he's seen. And for a moment,
I mean, Margarita, if you're gonna show some BS, at least show the GOAT Vegito,
before
okay?
eventually
Like,
he lifts his head slightly and thinks,
I don't know. It's like at this point, I don't see
Gogeta
Gogeta doing this type of stuff. But Vegito, I can see it. I can see it now.
The power to beat not only the gods, but the angels too. The only question is,
why?
Is that man really Son Goku and Vegeta fused? Why? Why would they not have used that power against me? Was I not worthy? But eventually, the tempered warrior regains his cool and stands tall once again.
I mean, they definitely could have fused into
and asks,
Vegito in the Tournament of Power, but
why show me all of this?
I think that would have been a really
Why
cool
me?
fight. I'm not gonna lie.
Because Belmont is now in danger
But,
too. Well, if that's the case, I didn't even need to know. As a Pride Trooper, I am sworn to protect this universe.
I mean, they definitely could have. I am glad that they didn't, because to be honest, I'm tired. I'm kind of like tired of like fusion really being a trope. Now, don't get me wrong, I like fusion,
Son Goku comes to
but
this universe to kill Belmont as he had with the others. Rest assured, I will be there, and his death will be by my hand, and my hand alone.
Okay.
Suddenly shifting the tone as Jiren slowly
but
raises
yeah,
his hand in
I think it would have been a really cool
position
fight,
and looks
but
at the angel with
they need to get stronger
unwavering
themselves. Like,
purpose
you got
and
this
intent.
dude,
It seems
Jiren, who's
regardless of
basically
his
trained
respect for Goku
solo
and Vegeta,
himself,
if the lines
and
of
like the
justice
two
are crossed,
Saiyans that has
Jiren
gotten
will
help
act
all this time,
without
all of a sudden need
hesitation.
fusion to beat him. Like, I don't know. I
But
really don't
Margarita in
really
response,
agree with that.
though slightly alarmed by the intensity, can
Plus,
only
because of
reply,
that, Goku was able to get stronger
I see.
because he didn't fuse,
Well, as
right?
good as that is to hear, I never did doubt your loyalty to Belmont. After all, I know of the history of you two. But this god killer
It's kind of crazy how like Belmont used to be a
no longer on
pride
your
trooper.
level,
Like, that's crazy to
Jiren-san,
think about.
nor even mine. As you
So I guess
saw,
like pretty much like
he
a
has
lot of these
slain countless
gods
gods and
can
angels
pretty much just be
with an
mortals, right?
unprecedented
Like he was a
ease.
mortal, right? Because
His
like
power
why
of
would he be in the
honesty at
Pride
this moment
Troopers
is a complete
if
unknown.
he was a god of
And though
destruction?
your
That's supposed to be
power too,
above
after
mortals.
these years of training may have
Maybe he
increased
used to be
massively,
immortal and then
must
got
remember,
upgraded. Maybe I don't know.
This is not only the power of Son Goku, but Son Goku combined with
Kind of crazy to think
Vegeta,
about.
who in the years gone by has attained destruction powers of his own. And Jiren, hearing this, being a realist, ultimately just folds his arms and replies in agreement. That is true. I have attained a new level. But from what I've seen, it's true that I would most likely lose to this fusion you tell me of.
Damn, so yeah, he thinks
But a battle is a
he'll lose.
battle, and anything can happen. If there's anything Son Goku taught me, a battle can be won by just whichever side believes in themselves more. And besides, what other alternatives are there? Do you suggest I bring Toppo and the rest of the Pride Troopers to help fight him too? Because I refuse! I battle alone, and I will not bring them like lambs to slaughter before this
God damn,
Vegito.
bring them like lambs to the slaughter. God damn.
Margarita, seemingly expecting this from Jiren, just looks back
I mean,
and
Dispo,
says,
man, you get Dispo in this like
"Someone had a feeling you would say
time
that.
chamber room.
In
Like
all
he
honesty,
could like,
the rest of them would only get in your way.
well, he's like
Just as they
faster than
did
the
in
speed
the
of sound,
tournament
right?
round.
Like so he can get
There's
faster
no
than the speed
doubt
of light.
yours
Even though
and Vegeta's
like
battle
in real
will go
life
far
that
beyond
can't happen,
what
but
they
in
could
Dragon
do.
Ball maybe, right? Maybe I don't
What I
know.
offer instead is the opportunity to train and bridge the gap between you two, using the Pyramid of Power. A dimension meant usually only for the gods and angels, where with just one
Pyramid
day
of
passing
Power.
in our world, 2 whole years will
Okay, so it's
pass
similar. It's very
inside,
similar to
meaning in
Hyperbolic
just a
Time
couple of
Chamber, right? So
days,
it's like a lot of
your
these
power can
rooms,
skyrocket
a lot of these
once
special rooms
more,
all over the place.
especially with a training partner like the
Who the hell
god of
created these
destruction
rooms,
candidate,
man? Like,
Toppo.
did any of you guys know?
Huh? Toppo? The mention of a training partner, and of all people Toppo, immediately confuses Jiren, however. As an unimpressed and dismissive Jiren then closes his
Damn,
eyes
he was
to respond,
unimpressed. He was like Topo.
"Why would I need to
He said-
train
he
with
said
anyone,
Toppo.
let alone Toppo?
Man.
Just as I battle, I train alone too. And my meditation
That's kind of
alone
bogus. Like he was
will
like
afford me
Topo.
maximum
You know,
progress.
if it was Son
He can
Goku, sure,
enter your
but
pyramid
Topo.
after
like-
me,
that's basically
not
what he was
at the
like,
same
man. That's
time.
messed up.
But hearing this, Margarita swiftly answers back, "Because, Jiren-san, you're going to need someone to help you master your new abilities as the next god of destruction of Universe 11. What? Me? The next god of destruction? Since when did I agree to that? I have no
He said,
interest."
"What? What?
The outburst, of course, leaving Jiren
man.
completely taken aback, being the most unexpected thing the angel could have said. But it's not soon after a crafty smile comes across Margarita's face as she explains one crucial point, saying, "You didn't, Jiren-san, but I'm afraid if you ever want to fight Son Goku again, as Vegito or otherwise, you will need to become one. You see, this God Killer, as the name suggests, is only out for the gods. Mortals are of no interest to him, and he's shown this already.
Okay.
If you challenged him as you are, he would most likely refuse, or even worse, take it easy.
Yeah, I
on
think
you.
he definitely would take it
Probably
easy,
the
right? Because he doesn't want to,
ultimate
like,
disrespect
you know,
to a
harm
warrior like
mortals.
yourself.
And, you know, Jiren is like,
You don't want
friends,
that,
I
do
guess,
you?
right?
You want to fight him at his best. And if you did fight him at his best, you'd be fighting a warrior possessing not only angelic techniques,
But God of destruction
but now
techniques as well.
destruction power too, because of Vegeta.
Okay.
The only way to fight destruction
Is with destruction.
is to gain mastery yourself.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
And so,
Okay.
this is the only way, Jiren-san. all this said, Jiren is finally just left with his.
I mean, that is true. He
his
definitely would
eyes
go
once
easy on
again,
him.
but not saying anything
You know,
more, as
probably
he
just like,
thinks on
you know,
this
just like he did with
offer before him.
I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I already forgot his name in the last
Back in the
episode.
present,
What was his
we see a
name?
figure in the distance. But as
The
we
dude who got
zoom in
erased by
closer and
Kitella. I
closer,
forgot his
we
name, but
see
him.
that is none other than Vegito
He pretty much
himself.
got like stabbed,
Ready
right? But
now
like he,
to
you know,
find his
Vegito
next
didn't
victim
end him,
as he
right?
grabs
He
his angel staff
just
and
like wounded him,
commands,
right? So
take me to the next god of destruction. Flash.
alright, Vegito with these new absorbed powers is on to the next universe.
Only moments later than arriving in a new universe on an Earth-like planet with destroyed buildings all around. But as the aura of the staff dissipates, Vegito stands confused.
Isn't that like the
as
future
before
or something?
him, a figure stands, but not the one.
I mean, he did say
he
Earth-like.
recognizes as a god.
It looks like Topo, so I'm guessing this is not Earth. I'm
I
assuming.
know you, don't I? What are you doing here? I thought I told this staff to take me to a god of destruction.
Yeah, so Vegito knows Topo.
And finally revealed to be standing there with his arms folded and veins already popping is Topo. Remaining silent in the face of the god killer he already knows so
I mean,
much
was he
about,
angry or something,
having
or
been
is
briefed
his
by
veins
Belmont
just like
himself.
popping? I guess I don't know.
Vegito, though, now finally remembering who the Pride Trooper is, adopts a smirk as he goads Topo. All these years and you're as ugly as ever, Topo. Could have at least lost a few pounds, couldn't you? So,
That's
what's
messed
the
up. He's
deal
basically
with
calling him
you
the
being
Lorax, man. That's messed
Where's
up, man.
Belmont? I'm here to talk to this universe's god of destruction.
Okay.
Not his spandex wearing lackeys. Unless, don't tell me, you actually succeeded him and became the next god. I hope for your sake that's not true. But
I mean, even if that was
with a
true, I mean,
fierce
would it really
look,
make that much of a
holding back
difference? I
his
mean, he
rage,
didn't destroy your
answers back
family, but
coldly,
I guess he's just trying to get rid of the whole
"Just when I thought Son
hierarchy anyway,
Goku
right?
could not get any worse. After putting entire universes at stake for the sake of a tournament. Now, you come here to break your own record. A merciless murderer. Of gods no less. Trespassing in universes you have no right to be in. All in the search now to kill our Lord Belmont. I should rip you in half right now. But I'm
I should rip
god
you
of
in half,
destruction
okay.
Yet. The real one is who will have the pleasure of ending your life. Finally.
Okay, so Jiren's son, I'm assuming.
Oh really, beast man? But just the thought of Topo threatening him instantly causes Vegito to break out into laughter.
That's messed up,
He
man.
pokes more fun
He's
and
underestimating
asks,
Topo, man.
Rip me in half.
Rip it up.
You seem to have forgotten that just Vegeta alone could make short work of the likes of you. Silly beast man. You must not realize that I am neither Goku nor Vegeta, but a combination of
I am neither
greatest
Goku nor
strengths.
Vegeta. I am the man who will
You'll
freaking
know
defeat
soon
you,
enough
man. Sit down,
once your
Topo.
god
You
gets
was
here.
out of here, man.
Tell me, when exactly will Belmont be arriving to end my life?
Whoa.
But suddenly, things take a turn for the worst, as Vegito senses an enormous energy.
What's happening?
Once so
Oh my
large,
god.
it changes the
my
atmosphere
gosh,
itself,
bro.
as if almost Vegito's whole body
Oh,
feels
man.
a shifting gravity pressuring him. He turns around from side
Oh,
to side in panic
he's looking.
we've never seen before, yelling, "What the hell is it?" This
I can just
god
imagine you just feel the
Belmont.
pressure.
This
Oh, you
power
just
is
have
far
like the
beyond
heat
even
waves.
Beerus. Who's there? His
I ain't
angel?
the angel, player.
Too much for even.
Whoa.
But suddenly, before Vegito could utter a single line further, a masked figure with speed like nothing else we've seen so far slams a fist directly into the solar
Damn.
plexus of Vegito, catching him off guard and also winding him.
Yeah.
The sudden attack.
Yeah, he got that payback from what MUI did to him at the tournament, man. MUI is like scoom. But he just got that payback, man. He said that hurt last time. I'm going to get my payback, bro.
Letting out. Cheap shot. Now who on earth are you? You're too big to be that stick, Belmont. No.
Yeah, you know who it is. Oh, damn.
But once again, cut short prematurely.
Dude, that boy Jiren, man. That boy Jiren don't play around, man.
From the assailant. The impact being so large, it could be
Yeah, I feel like you could easily feel Jiren's hits. Damn.
For a speedy
Damn.
Numerous small buildings being collaterally destroyed as Vegito skids across the ground.
That boy Jiren, man, he do not play around.
Stand still as the friction on his skin alone brings him to a stop. He grumbles. You'll pay for that.
Yeah, that boy Jiren. Yeah, he came from that pyramid of power, like, man. What's up, man? What's up, player? Damn.
Now having completed his training and standing
Vegito, man, it's embarrassing, man. You gotta do better than that.
Level of power cannot be matched.
Okay.
Perhaps even by the God Killer. Meanwhile, Topo from behind looks on and comments proudly. That's the kind of speed and power one can expect from 20 years of consistent
20 years.
I had my doubts, but it looks like
didn't they say it was like 10 days or it was like 2 days? No, it was like 10 days. It was like 20 years, right?
I felt those punches just by looking at them. But Vegeta, who is not one to be beaten so easily, soon raises to one knee.
Okay.
At first quiet, but noticeably all around him, the ground and planet itself begins to shake as something builds up.
Okay, you gonna power up?
Jiren! As with a face filled with rage,
Jiren!
he stares at his former friend and foe with an anger that would send shivers down anyone's spine. Perhaps Vegito too can sense that Jiren may be his single biggest obstacle.
Alright guys, that was it, man. Ultra Vegito versus Jiren, man. Listen, I like okay, so the middle, right? The middle of the episode, you know, it was just storytelling, right? Storytelling. Then we get to the good stuff, man. I can't wait to see Vegito versus Jiren, man. That is definitely going to be a battle worth watching. So there you guys have it. Solid, I'll give it a solid 8.5 out of 10 for this one. I really did like this episode, man. Jiren, man, he does not play around. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.